What is going on, guys? It is Caleb or Cal here, back again with another Krunker video. Today in this video I'm going to be showcasing the new unobtainable back item Moonfeather and how I actually got 2 of them. I'll be showing you guys what trades I did to get them, and then just going over the item and what I think about it. But before we get into the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. As always, check out my other socials. I stream on Twitch occasionally, and also I have a Twitter where I post Krunker related tweets and host giveaways occasionally as well, so make sure you'll check out both of those. Socials should be on your screen right now. Also, if you guys have not entered it already, this is going to be one of the last times I remind you guys, because the giveaway is ending at the end of the month. But I am hosting a Scout's Honor giveaway. Scout's Honor is an unobtainable sniper rifle, recently vaulted, pretty rare gun, only 30 units in circulation, so you guys could have a chance here at grabbing one of the rarest items in the game. Don't miss out, link will be in the description below. And as always, if you guys are going to buy KR in the Krunker shop for any reason whatsoever, make sure to use code CAL to directly support me. It is the best way that you can support me, and I'll greatly appreciate anyone who does so. But with all that aside, let's get right into the video. So yes guys, a few updates ago, Krunker released a new unobtainable item, and that would be this unobtainable Moonfeather, which is a unobtainable back item. It is the only unobtainable back item. There are actually no other ones, and you guys might be asking what's special about it, because it actually looks awfully similar to a relic back item that's already in the game. Well, to answer your question, the reason this skin is unobtainable is because it actually flaps. I do believe that the Moonfeather is actually the first animated wing type back item. We already have animated back items such as the tamers that spin around your back, but wings that actually flap is something that we have not seen in Krunker before this item, and that's what makes it unique. And I'm guessing that is also why the developers decided to make it an unobtainable. Even then, a lot of people deem it to be a pretty underwhelming unobtainable, and that's the reason the price is not extremely high. I'll show you guys what I paid for them. I would honestly say that I overpaid a lot for my 2 Moonfeathers, and honestly that was solely for the content. I wanted to get a Moonfeather, but then after I got 1 Moonfeather, I was thinking a video about me getting 1 Moonfeather would be kind of boring, so I decided to spice it up and try to get 2 Moonfeathers to make this video even better. So yeah, that is actually the reason I overpaid. But as you guys can see on your screen right now, this is the first trade I did for the Moonfeather. It was a Coroller and a Scout's Honor. Coroller being priced at around 700,000-800,000 KR, and Scout's Honor being priced around 1.5, or on the higher side 1.6 million KR. Makes this around a 2.1, 2.2, or 2.3 million KR trade for the Moonfeather, which once again is pretty high. I've seen this thing been price checked at around 1.5 or even lower. Like some people say it's literally 1 mil, because the general consensus does seem to be that the item is quite underwhelming. And also I'm assuming that the demand is not as high as some other unobtainables, because you can't really see the item in game, considering it is going to be on your back. It's not like a weapon skin where you can hold and actually visualize it in the game. The second Moonfeather trade I did was actually a downgrading one of my RGBs. I did have 9 RGBs before this trade. I now have 8, and I was thinking there would be really no harm in trading one of my RGBs away for pretty cheap if I were able to get a Moonfeather in the process. I also got some other unobtainables obviously, and in this trade I priced Moonfeather at around 2 million, which again would still be a massive overpay, and this was around an 11 million to 12 million trade, which is pretty low for RGB. And the main reason I did it was for the second Moonfeather, and also for a Coroller, which I didn't have any Corollers at the time of doing this trade, because I had given away my only Coroller for the first Moonfeather. And I believe in one of my last videos I said RGB was 20 million. I had some comments calling me out on that, and I will correct myself here because I was actually wrong. You guys were right. To be honest, I've not been trading too actively, so my prices were a bit off. I was using outdated prices. RGB was 20 million at one point, but since downgrades are rare and items in general have kind of dropped, a more realistic RGB price would be around 14 to 15 million, which once again this trade was still extremely cheap for an RGB. Mr. Italian Hunter here got a very good deal just because I want to cop that second Moonfeather. And now taking a look at the owners list, there are currently only 8 units in circulation as I'm recording this video, but the thing is, out of the 8 in circulation, literally only 4 are able to be traded, and that would be my 2, this person's 1, and Lux's 1. Everybody else on this owner's list is actually under level 20, and they were just some lucky new person to the game who managed to spin the unobtainable item. So technically there are only 4 units in active trading circulation, and I own half of them. Now I'm also going to go over what I think about the Moonfeather in terms of pricing in the future. Currently it's a new item and it's already this low, being priced at around 1 to 2 mil. And once again, with it being a back item that you can't actually see in game, the demand for it is going to be a bit lower than all the other unobtainables. So this skin could end up actually being quite cheap, maybe like 800k, 700k. I don't know if it'll go lower than that because the Coroller is around 800 to 700k, and the Coroller is a pretty common unobtainable skin, the most abundant one actually. So I don't think that the Moonfeather will drop lower than that, but it could prove me wrong. I can't really tell the future or how much is actually going to be demanded. Another possibility is that it actually stays at around 1 to 2 mil because it is the only unobtainable back item, so maybe there will be some demand generated by that fact. And now usually at this point in time in the video I would go in game and show you guys what the Moonfeather looked like in game, but once again it's a back item and I can't really do that. So we're actually going to go into the model viewer and I'm going to show you what it looks like on a person. So this is how big it is on the person. It's actually quite big for most wing items. I will actually compare it to the Gradient Pennon, which is the relic wing item that is commonly compared to. People say it looks similar to this one. As you can see, these wing items go a bit more wide, but they're not as tall as the Moonfeather. Personally, I think the Moonfeather looks a lot better, even if it wasn't animated. The colors are more vibrant. The wings in general just look more majestic. Plus the fact that they're animated makes it a pretty cool item, even if some of you guys don't think it's unobtainable level. Possibly one thing they could have done with the skin to make it a bit more quote-unquote unobtainable level was make the wings glow. I think that would have been pretty cool, but maybe it would have been too heavy on the FPS whenever you're looking at this thing in game. Another cool thing I want to show you guys is what this Moonfeather actually looks like with RGB. Obviously not everyone has this dye and not everyone's gonna get these wings, but if you're a big rich whale like me, then you can run this loadout, and I think it looks actually pretty sick because the Moonfeather changes color along with the RGB. You literally look like a big highlighter in game, running around flashy as hell and causing epilepsy wherever you go. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, found that entertaining, and hopefully my massive overpay for 2 of these skins was worth it. As always, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and also use Codecal in the Krunker shop if you guys are planning on buying KR to maybe do some spins at a chance of getting this unobtainable item. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Caleb or Cal, and I will see you guys next time.